Enjoy a favorite restaurant meal at home with this easy gluten-free coconut shrimp recipe. The oven-baked method guarantees a crispy golden coating, and you won't want to stop dunking in the sweet and spicy dipping sauce. How much do you miss eating crispy golden coconut shrimp? Well, now we can, because today's method also uses an easy technique that you don't even have to mess around with deep frying. It's oven-baked, but it still has a crispy coating because we toast the coconut in the oven first, shake it, dip it, bake, and done. I am going to show you how easy this recipe is, and let's make your gluten-free life a success and not a hot mess. The first thing you're gonna do is put 3 cups of coconut, shredded coconut, it could be sweetened or unsweetened, on a baking sheet, and then toast it at 325 for 15 minutes. I stir it about every 5 minutes so it gets toasted everywhere. And then while this is toasting, then we could go ahead and prep the shrimp. So our coconut's toasting in the oven, and I'm gonna prep the rest of the things for the shrimp. The first thing we're gonna need is 2 eggs that are lightly beaten, and then we're going to put a dry coating on the shrimp. So it's gonna go in the dry coating, then in the eggs, and then in the coconut. For the dry coating, we're going to do a 1/2 cup of cornstarch, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And just shake that to combine. So I have large peeled and deveined shrimp. You could do medium too. I wouldn't recommend small shrimp. I just laid them out on a baking sheet lined with paper towels, and then put another paper towel on top just to lightly dry them. You don't want your shrimp to be really wet or the coating won't stick to it. And then we could just pop all the shrimp in the bag at once. Once our shrimp's in, we'll close the bag and then shake it all to combine. Okay, now we're ready to dip everything. Okay, we have our dipping station. So I have my shrimp, my egg, my toasted coconut, and then I have a very liberally greased baking sheet. So I'm gonna take about 3 or 4 shrimp at a time and just kind of shake off the excess cornstarch, plop it in the egg mixture, transfer it to the coconut, then just coat it in the coconut and put it on the baking sheet. This is probably why you want a large or medium shrimp, because otherwise it would be a lot of shrimp to dip. So once all your shrimp's prepared, then what I do is I take some cooking spray and I just spray the tops, because we're not frying them, but I still want that like crispy goldenness. This thing, love this little magic tool. I just put oil in it. I have olive oil in here, but you could do any oil, and it turns that oil into like a spray. So I'm gonna spritz the tops, and then they just bake for 10 to 12 minutes. And while they're baking, then we'll do the dipping sauce for them. For the dipping sauce, you will need a 1/2 cup. I'm using orange marmalade, but you could use peach jam or apricot preserves work too. And you wanna put this in a microwave safe bowl, because once we add the other ingredient, we're gonna just pop it in the microwave for like 10-15 seconds just to kind of smooth everything out. This is what brings the heat. It's a Thai style chili sauce. You'll find this in like the international aisle of your grocery store. It is gluten-free because it says it right here on the label. If you want it more spicy, you can increase the chili sauce to the jam. If you want it less spicy, then I would do 2 tablespoons instead of the 3. So it's a little bit hard to stir right now, so that's why I just put it in the microwave for a little bit, and then I'll finish stirring it to combine. So they just came out of the oven. They are so crispy and golden, and we didn't even have to deep fry them. But if you do want to deep fry them, you can do that. You can check out the recipe, and I include the directions for that as well as doing this in an air fryer if you like that. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.